Hi, Javen, back for another episode of From the Spoken Word. You know how it is, guys. I'm gonna ask you already before I even get into it. Please like in advance, like the video, and guys, please subscribe if you haven't. I'm getting a lot of viewers, and a lot of you lot checking analytics. You lot are not subscribed. You lot are missing out on some good shows. And also hit the notification button as well, so you know when the videos pop up, so you don't miss anything. You know, I'm glad to do another show. So guys, today it's going to be a quick one. It's one I wanted to talk about. I was going to do it originally, but I thought I may as well. So it concerns a famous singer-actor by the name of Tyrese Gibson. You will know, R&B singer. He was in a few films. Those that watch Fast and Furious, he was in those, and he's for other films as well. And also I believe he was a former model as well. So it turns out this is a man that's been married twice. He was married to a woman called Norma, who's got a daughter with, and the reason why I'm talking about it is because it concerns his second wife, who he's now divorced from, called Samantha, by the name of Samantha Lee. So Samantha Lee appeared on. Oh yeah, by the way, don't watch the hair, guys, in my hat. I know it's not fitting properly. I'm gonna get my hair washed and then redone soon anyway. Got my boy's wedding, my boy's relatives wedding coming up soon, so I'm gonna look sharp very soon, so I'll do that. Shout out to him, he knows who he is if he's watching. So Samantha Lee is the second ex-wife of Tyrese Gibson, who he's got a daughter with. So he's got a daughter with his previous wife, someone called Norma, and now he's got a daughter with Samantha Lee. Samantha Lee, I believe, is a beauty or fitness kind of influencer. I don't really know too much about her. I've kind of read some things about her. But the reason why I'm talking about her is because she was on a podcast called Hardly Initiated and talking about her divorce. So apparently how she regrets divorcing him, this man, Tyrese. And since then, Tyrese has hit back, and he wasn't really the most diplomatic in his response, and in fact he wasn't you know what, to be fair, he was just saying how it was. To be fair, he was just saying straight what he thought of the situation, what he thought of her, and he didn't. In my opinion, I don't think he went overboard too much. I don't think he said a few names, but he wasn't like effing and blinding and just, you know, but he was just saying. And but just before I get into some of the stuff, Tyrese did come out on social media a few years ago, and he does come across as what we would say an emotional person. So I remember a time when he was crying online, and people were laughing at him, which is not good. But so she was on this podcast, Hardly Initiated, and she was talking about how she regrets divorcing him, and how she she said that she was I watched her on the podcast and a lot of clips. I watched his response. So she was saying things like how she was emotionally, and she used the word emotionally intoxicated. Normally we refer to intoxicated with like drugs or alcohol, but she referred to herself as intoxicated emotionally. But then when I was watching her on the podcast, right, there are some things that wasn't adding up to me, and some things I was thinking that I find it hard to buy into. It's just like she just kept saying she was hurt, but wasn't actually saying what actually happened. She was saying things like, if I had the right people in my ear, and I wasn't distressed on the phone, then things would have been different. So now she's advising going forward, you should be speaking to people that are pro. If any other people are in a similar situation to her, they should be talking to people that are more for pro marriage. So she was saying basically that people she was speaking to, they were kind of like basically helping advise her to initiate the divorce and basically end the relationship and her marriage with Tyrese, and the 1-year-old they share, and the 1-year-old daughter they share together. And then she also said that this is what was weird to me. She was saying that she was on like the phone to her attorney in like an emotional state. But I was thinking, This woman's not taking any accountability for nothing. It's like she was just, and at times she was giggling as well. She was just trying to like shift all the responsibility. I'm like, woman, please, you're a grown woman, man. You're gonna help some kid. Oh, what? Because a few people say something. Oh, I just must do that. Oh, I was emotional today. I was sad today. I was angry. So I just do these things. Listen, we all go, everyone's got an emotional, I know they say that women are more emotional than men. Generally, men are a bit more on the logical side. I get it. But to an extent, I'm sorry, you can feel some type of way at the time. But for you just to just make a whole life-changing decision, alter it on the drop of a hat, to me it seems very childish, immature, and like nonsensical. Because they got married in 2017 and then they got divorced in 2020. So the marriage wasn't that long, really. I think what 4 years, I believe. Yeah, 4 years. The attorney. These people are there to make money, to get paid. So if you're there, and also because now I'm not an expert on legal proceedings in that case and the financials and all that kind of stuff, but from what I think sounds like it makes sense is he's a high profile person, he's a high status man, he's got lots of money, he's rich, he's famous. You're an attorney in an emotional distress state, yeah? What do you think this attorney's gonna do? He's there to get paid. If he's got so much money, he'd probably be like, yo, he's licking his chops thinking, yo, that's a big bag for me. Like, someone like him, yeah, go on divorce, we'll get the ball rolling and all that kind of stuff. You're a fool. You're onto talking to attorneys, asking what you should be doing. You're talking to people who, and then now you're saying that if you had the right people in your ear, things would have been different. And then now you want him back. So Tyrese has now responded. He says that apparently there was a prenup in place, and he described her as heartless and narcissistic, saying that it's not genuine. In fact, that she wants to grow, it's a publicity stunt. She wants to grow her following on YouTube. It's about money as well, and how she's tried to get him back before, and he's declined. He's with a new woman. He's not just going to terminate his new relationship with this woman just because you decided he described it on a Wednesday. I was laughing at that. The fact that he was like on a Wednesday, I woke up one day. Oh, you know what? Let's just try and get him back. So he's like, nah. But he was saying that, listen, yeah, that he was all about the family, because even though I don't know Tyrese Gibson personally, I'm kind of inclined to believe his side more. It's just the way things, some of the ways he was saying it, I don't know what he was saying, how he was saying it, and she seemed very much like finger in the air, like nothing concrete. So she wasn't. So to our knowledge, there wasn't no abusive relationship. He wasn't putting his hands on her. He wasn't cheating. He wasn't doing any of these things. He wasn't controlling her, like, forget physical, but even like psychologically and emotional. Apparently, according to either party, it sounds like she just divorced him on top of her hat. So he's saying, like, listen, and even he's saying that you got a 1-year-old child, you put a COVID mask on, and then you was leaving, and he was on the plane to come and see the family. You're heartless, blah blah blah, and he just want, and then apparently that, you know, she's on good money anyway. Apparently she's on $160,000, but also that if she was really genuine and was really wanted to make things was attempting to make things better and had the right people in your ear. He tried to say that it was all cat, basically. Apparently it was her mum, or I think he gave a list of different, like, some next names that I don't know who they are, but it wasn't what the people that she's trying to say it didn't exist according to his side. But she's saying that but aside from that, even if that's the case, he's saying, look, why you got three law firms that's trying to grab money off of him, you know? To this day, he's had like £1 million in like legal fees. Jesus Christ, man. £1 million in legal fees, you know. My lord. That's a joke. And you want $20,000 for their, like, for their child, a 5-year-old child. Now 5, because the child was born in 2018. So this is what I don't understand, right? It's not even just this situation. I've seen it quite a few times now, where you've got these people that are got a little youth that's like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, from 0 to 5 basically. There's been a divorce, and there's a whole back and forth with legal proceedings, settlement, and the person's on stupid money, right? In their life, they're on very, very uncommon money, but then they do it as they say that you must give a percentage of this income to this child. So why does a 5-year-old need $20,000 a month? Is it going all to the child? See, all these things to me just kind of make me look at it with like sideways. I'm like, I mean, in one way, I'm kind of glad that I'm not this person's like level in society, because I'm thinking this doesn't make no sense. The 5-year-old, all he needs is basic needs, his or her basic needs met. Now, let's say, for example, how I see it, right? Now, let's say, for example, it gets to a certain age, like primary school. I know in America, I'll do it the UK version. I don't know, I can't be bothered to go into America because I don't know what they call it. Elementary school, that's it. Elementary school, and then so on and so on. Then high school, and then maybe college. Now, if you want to privately educate them, or you're going to give them a certain life, the child, if the father generally cares about his child, yeah, he will probably just be giving the money anyway. Probably give them a better start in life, maybe. Probably give them to a private school, or maybe if it was like a certain sports club, maybe you pay certain fees for. I don't know if the child was into sports, wanted to become had aspirations of becoming like an athlete, the best coaches, nutritionist. Then you can decide you can use some of that money, but that's when the child later goes through different stages of their life. Not at 5 years old. 5 years old at best, probably they want is some toys. So you don't need $20,000 a month for some Barbie dolls or brats, or if you're a boy, I'm going with some stereotypes here, or I don't know, some action figures or Marvel character figures or whatever. You don't need $20,000 for that. See, this the whole thing to me has always been dodgy with like this whole like settlement thing. But he's saying, yeah, like he's not going back with her. If he wanted her back, he would, and he would have taken her back. He doesn't want to. But you're saying you want him back. You want him back, but then you still got free law firms, you know, trying to take money. So he's saying that basically it was her. It's probably about more fame and transactional love. It wasn't. He was more about, he put his heart into it, and then she came with her hand to try and just extract as much as she can from this. Like it's not. She's lost sight of what this actually is about. That's basically what he's saying. Like it wasn't genuine. Like she didn't come in good faith. And I'm sorry. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know them personally, but I believe. I mean, I'm more inclined to believe him. I'll be honest. Like it's absolute joke. It's absolute joke, and it's a disgrace, man. Like it just puts you. It's just like the more I think about it, I'm like, yo, this is scary, man. Like, God forbid that I have, if ever, it's very unlikely that I had a certain amount of money one day and a certain amount of status, or even just the money, and then a person was just gonna come in and just comes in with their hand to just take, and it's like that's the focus is what can I get out of you? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. But yeah, like to be honest, I have no sympathy for her, because she couldn't. It's not like if she could have said that, oh, he was doing certain things, then I'd be like, cool. Fair enough, but then again, if he was doing it, you probably wouldn't be saying you regret divorcing him if he was doing very bad things, and if you did say it, which would have been weird, it's because you miss out on shallow stuff, like you just want material stuff. That's the only two things sometimes I can get, if that makes sense. So yeah, like it's like these damn grown-ass women these days. And the reason why I'm saying this, it's not an attack on just like it's not a men versus women thing, but what it is just the highlight. I'm seeing quite a few of these situations circulate more and more. I know nowadays it's like you do something, you flip something all upside down on a whim, like willy-nilly, and then say, oh yeah, oh sorry, I was emotional, that was the reason why. It's not good enough, man. You're grown ass down woman, man. Like, you're not some kid, man. Like, you allow it, man. It's just crazy. Your friends, what you need to ask, what she needs to ask herself, what I didn't understand is, these people that you're saying that were giving you bad advice, what is their intentions? Are they jealous? Do they have bad intentions? Have they got failed marriages? Do they want that, someone else to suffer like they do? Because some people do that. Sometimes people that you're seeking advice from are giving you advice from a bad mind point of view. It's not coming from an objective standpoint. It's just, oh, yeah, I had something similar like that. I don't want to see you happy. They say misery likes company. They could be miserable for you know, and you're asking them. It's mad. You should be talking to your husband. Or talking to maybe, like, you know, they say in America they do this, they're big on therapy, do that. But no. And tell me an attorney, oh my God. Oh Lord, an attorney, you know. I'm laughing because it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, stay safe out there. And I think what this is a lesson for everybody that ever, if you end up in a situation like this, think very hard and clear about what your next move is going to be. You can't be making life-changing decisions in an emotional state. It can't be based on an emotion. It can't be based on an emotion. Like, you just run with it. Like, it's got to be something solid and foundation. Because now all it looks like is that all she's done is just broke up her family for no real goddamn reason, basically. And now the child's gonna not have the privilege of growing up in a two-parent household. Doesn't matter how much money this guy's got. Yeah, it benefits from a two-parent household, and now you did it because what it looks like, that woman's just selfish, and she's still coming off the money now. It seems to be what it seems to be about. He even said, look, if you want to be famous, just say. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. And also he said that, oh, she's a narcissist. I don't know about that. If I'm not going to say that she is, I don't know about that. I don't really know her too well. I don't know at all, actually, if I'm being honest. So I'm not going to comment on that. But he could just be him just upset, which he clearly was. But maybe the other things are true, but I'm not pay attention to all the names. But it does sound all crazy. Now I heard both sides of the stories. But yeah, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, please subscribe. Get us to 100 subscribers, please. It's been a long time. Grateful for everyone that keeps coming back and watching, and all the new subscribers and all the people that generally like the show we do. Please, please do your part. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Peace.